What's going on, guys? It's Kayhem here. Today I'm bringing you Spacebase DF-9. This is currently a early access game on Steam by the developers Double Fine, who are quite known for the games Psychonauts, Brutal Legends, and they've got so many games I can't think of any more off the top of my head. That's how useless I am. Anyway, this is the main screen when you first open the game, and you've got to pick where you want to start, basically. I think the background behind this game is that the world galaxy as we know it has collapsed, and it's now after the time that it's all collapsed, and basically we've got to go in, get some space bases up, and help people out. So as you see in the top right hand corner of the screen, you've got different stats about where we're moving around. So from what I've played so far, well, they all mean different things, so we read through them. Stellar density. Low density makes it harder to collect matter from asteroids to build. Higher density means more matter. It's quite simple. Matter it's like the universal building material. Warp gate proximity. Areas near warp gates have more visits from passing ships and bases. So the higher that is, the more people you'll come visit you. That could be bad or good people, people that just want to trade, etc, etc. Threat factor. High threat factor increase your chances of running into hostiles. So again, this is sort of related to the warp gate proximity. If you've got a low threat factor and a very close warp gate proximity, obviously more people will come through that'll be friendly than be hostile. And magnetic interference. High interference results in increased presence of derelict vessels. So this game has a procedural generation going on, and it will dump in randomly procedurally generated derelict buildings. So without further ado, we hit deploy and we'll go to there. So you've got extremely high stellar density, which is great for starting off with learning the game, because there's a lot to mine straight off the bat. So let's deploy. $35,000 years. And we're there. So this is the screen that you start off with. This is now in the game. You can zoom out and see we've got loads of asteroid fields around us. Yeah, these things are asteroid fields. And we've got 3 guys, so let's have a look. Dave Corino, Bert Clark, that's such an original name, and Sheila 0002893, who is a chicken, apparently. I'm not entirely sure they are a chicken, but we should find out. So I've paused the game straight away, because when you're out in space, you're obviously wearing a spacesuit and you're limited in oxygen. So you've only got 8 minutes to begin with. So the first thing we need to do really is just get a basic base built. So this is the construct menu, and we're going to start with very basic base. So we go 3x2 for an airlock. Let's build 2x2 for a little corridor, and then off the side of this we're gonna build a bit big enough for 4 oxygen recyclers, and over here a bit big enough for 1 matter refinery, and let's just extend that corridor. So we've confirmed that, and it's taken off to however much matter it said it cost, 1,040. God, my maths is horrible. So if we press play now, they're not going to do anything, they're going to keep floating in space. So we need to go to the roster and set them all to builders. Unfortunately, we haven't got brilliant builders, but over time, if you leave them on builders, their building skill will increase. So we'll do done, we'll set them to build that. Now, while we're waiting for them to build, just got a few little things to say. The reason I'm doing this is I'm currently stuck at home with a broken leg, and I thought, I'm sitting at home playing games, why the hell don't I record them? Hopefully to give you guys a bit of information about some games and have a bit of fun. So as we can see, these guys are building. They always start with the floors for some reason. So we can click on these areas and define them as the zones that we want. So airlock to go in and out. We need this as life support, and this is a refinery. Currently, as I said, this game is still in early access alpha. They've hopefully got an update coming out this month. That's November, which will be Alpha 2, which is to bring quite a lot of things in. They're looking at bringing in food, because currently the only thing that these people need to survive with is air, oxygen. But I mean, they've got so much they want to bring into this game. Carryable objects. There is a power system you can see in the which menu is it in? Objects, reactor. They have got reactors in the game, but currently they serve no function. So that's one of the things that they're looking at bringing in. They're looking at bringing in a mini-map, different sort of simulations for your actual members as well. So it's quite a lot that they want to get done. But currently, at the moment, the game's great fun as it is. So let's speed them up. Let them finish these buildings. One of the interesting things you see, they've got a space base. So Facebook, but in space. So they all seem pretty happy at the moment, all liking their new jobs. Right, so now the game's giving you some hints to start off with. Your base has no oxygen supply. Zone rooms as life support and place oxygen recyclers. Citizens can't go in and out of the base without functioning airlock. Right. Let's hide that, and let's hide that. So now we've got our basic structure up and going. We go into objects, airlock. We need a spacesuit locker in here. We also need a set of airlock doors. Also need a normal door there and a normal door there. And then we need life support, and let's pop in a couple of oxygen recyclers. And last but not least, a matter refinery, so we can start mining straight away and get some of the matter going back up. One thing I've done wrong here is I built that wall. I did not mean to build that wall, so let's demolish that wall. And you see that when they go purple, that actually means that they're currently flying underneath the base, not hovering through, flying underneath. And they also shrink in size a little bit as well. So let's fast forward this up a little bit. So going inside, building oxygen, things like that. So I think the next thing that we want to do, if we pause it for a second, I think we need to start mining. So if we select part of this rock and tell them to mine that, then we need to go to the roster screen and set someone to miner. So Sheila's building skill isn't very high, so let's set her to miner. And then we'll carry on. So now you can see all the lights have turned on in the base. That means that the oxygen recyclers have powered on, and the base is now a fully functioning base, so they can enter and leave when they want through the airlocks. I personally like to play with the walls down. I just find that you can't see much when the walls are up. The other couple of buttons we've got O2, so we can actually see the oxygen levels within the base. Each of these refining oxygen recyclers can hold 3 humans or 3 aliens, or 3 individuals I should say. So at the moment we've got 2, so our capacity is enough for 6. So at the moment with 3 people, 2 oxygen recyclers, we're fine. So the only thing I do want to do at the moment is I'm going to build another airlock. In fact, we've got enough. I'm going to build another 2 airlocks. Only having one airlock basically means that if someone wants to go out as someone's coming in, it just makes it a pain. If you've got 2 airlocks, it just makes it that much quicker. So construct, and we want to construct a room. Let's extend that as well. Let's confirm that. So builders go outside and again start building. Yep, we definitely have a chicken man. So he's back off out mining again. So now at the moment we're just waiting for stuff to build up. So he's just done that, so we can add into the airlock another spacesuit locker. Let's fast forward time, see if we can get contact with anyone anytime soon. So incoming ship has been spotted in the distance. Will arrive in a couple of minutes. So from any time now we could have a ship coming in. We won't know who's on it until it gets here. It could be hostiles, could be friendlies. Turn this into an airlock as well. And again, let's fast forward it a little bit. Please help, we have a system virus on our ship. It pops ads up all over our star map software and we can't figure out how to turn it off. We don't have a technician and we've been travelling aimlessly for an embarrassing amount of time. Our matter is almost depleted. We would like to abandon this vessel and come aboard your base. So there's a current bug in the game where everyone's symbol on this screen that pops up is a chicken. So they might not be chickens, they may be aliens, they could be humans. So just to let everyone know about that one. So we need some more people, so let's let them in and see what they are. Oh, so this might be our first alien, obviously excluding the chicken. I don't really call space chickens aliens, they're chickens. But there you go. So we want to get this other airlock up and running, so we put another spacesuit locker in there, and we want to put some more airlock doors on here, so one here, and we can't put one there until he's finished building the wall. Just entering the base, let's see if he's an alien. Wandering around. That is an alien. Artisnich. Tisnich? God knows. Oh, yeah. I probably shouldn't have demolished that wall so quickly. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best of ideas. Well, we gained someone and we lost someone. So, could be worse, could be better. Not the end of the world. I just do feel very sorry for him, because now the chicken doesn't have a friend. But the chicken's busy mining, so let's leave him to it. Or her, could be a her. It. I don't know, what's a female chicken called? Chicken... no, turkey's not a chicken. I don't know, what is a female chicken called? Chicken... I don't know, I give up. Anyway, but now you see... 3 airlocks, so they've each got their own airlock, so just lets them in and out that bit quicker. I know he was sucked into space, I'm extremely sorry. So let's extend our hallway a bit. Sorry about that, sneezing fit. It's 220, let's extend that a bit. because we will end up building around this. I mean, you can mine your base seed out, and it will give you some scrap matter, but I just liked having it there for style points within the base. Oh, sniffy nose now. So let's keep time fast forwarding, because at the moment there's not really much going on, not really much we can do. The only thing I am going to do is objects, all zones, fire extinguisher. We're going to plonk a couple of fire extinguishers around here, as people tend to be extremely clumsy. And let's build quite like that to surround that, which isn't going to work. Oops. Erase. Let's construct a room like that. That could be. Go away, click on you. That can be our first residence. Get them some beds, nice and comfy. This one works better if you have a good night's sleep. So la, wait for them to keep building. Another incoming ship has been spotted. Good. That's what I like to hear. Hopefully we can not let them get sucked out into space this time. But I can't guarantee that, because I'm not very good. Hey there, how you doing, eh? We're just shuttling past your base and figured we'd stop by and give you dudes a shout. Looks like you got a pretty sweet base there, nice going. We'd be happy to pitch in and help you guys get some chores done, if we could crash for a while. What do you say? If not, no biggie. Again, note the chicken. Might be a chicken, might not be a chicken. So you sound like a friendly crew. We're looking for just what we're looking for in space. Welcome aboard. So let's see what we've got. Single guy, era fiercely. So this is an alien. I don't fear he's going to last very long, as the last alien got sucked out into space. But that was an accident, I assure you. I'm not prejudiced against aliens at all. Uh-oh, I think all my oxygen's now going to go, because he's just demolished that wall and there's a hole into space. Yep, he got sucked out into space. I've got a slight problem. I shouldn't again have demolished that wall. So, this isn't going very well, but hey ho, what can you do? Let's wait for him to finish that, and then we should be all good. See, I thought even if on walls they built the floor first, so that wouldn't have been a problem, but obviously not. So we want to stick a door in there, so obviously you can't get in and out of that door. And objects. What are we looking for? Not refinery, residence. So stick some beds in there. 1, 2, 3. It said 4 space beds, I'm pretty sure it did. Let's cancel that if we put them around a different way, maybe. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Let's give them some space beds. The other thing is, even though these oxygen recyclers are enough for 6 people, the bigger your base, the harder they have to work. So as you can see, they do have a condition. So when they get a little bit lower, and hopefully we get someone else friendly and don't send them out into space by accident, we'll set a technician. In fact, we want to do that now. We don't need 2 builders at the moment, we're not building anything, so let's set him to technician. He seems pretty good. Let's see what happens. Although we seem to be missing someone. Ah, there he is. Or she. Is it she? can't remember. Oh no, we couldn't work that out because I don't know what a female chicken's called. A rooster, is that it? Is that a rooster? So that's a female because she's a chicken, I think. God knows. So at the moment, this is the boring bit, sitting around waiting for minerals to go. So we're sticking on fast forward again and leave it for a little bit and see what happens. So I fast forwarded a little bit because there wasn't really much going on. I'm trying to wait for a bit more matter and hoping that I don't suck any more aliens out into space, because I'm probably not a very good space base if I keep killing people. Anyway, we've got another ship incoming. Hopefully this will be another alien, and hopefully he hasn't run over the previous aliens that I've sucked out into space. Because he probably wouldn't want to stop if he found an alien on his windscreen. But then he could be human and could be prejudiced against aliens. So, I don't know. Hello, we'd like to come aboard your base now, please. This is from an unmarked shuttle. Okay, or fat chance you sound like killbots. Well, I haven't really got that much to lose, so let's see what they say. Thanks, sorry if my transmission sounded terse. I think I got too used to the character limit from my space face logs. I promise we'll be friendlier inside. Glad to hear, we're admittedly a little trepidatious. So, oh, we got two people this time, so let's pause and have a look at them. This is Ben Burbank and Krobogo Ogo Hassan. If that is wrong, I apologise to the makers of the game and the person who came up with that name, but I'm useless at pronouncing names and pronouncing most things. But there you go. So he again is an alien, so let's try to avoid getting him sucked into space. So let's see what he's good at. He's a good technician and builder, miner, security bot. He's pretty good at everything, so we don't need any security yet. Let's see what he's good at. He's not really very good at much. Let's just set him as bartender, because we're going to build a bar in a minute anyway. Let's set him to technician. You can never have enough technicians. So I think the next thing I want to do is I want to stop mining that for a minute, and I want to mine out this. Because I want to get this out of the way, because I want to build something over here. Probably the bar. Quite like having the seed sitting in the bar. Good for style points and whatnot. So we should have one miner. Should we set another miner? Do we need two technicians? Let's set Dave to a miner as well. Again, we're going to fast forwards and let this all happen. I'll come back to you in a minute if anything interesting happens. So we've got another ship coming in. Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? Parasite. What the where did that come from? I'm guessing that came out of that alien. So I now don't like aliens. I want them all sucked out into space. But we have a big problem because there's two guys asleep and Ben Burbank's in the refinery room and that alien is going to go and kill him. So let's lock that door so he can't get in there, and lock that door so he can't get in there, and force open that door and force open that door, and hopefully he should get sucked out into space, because I'm a bit buggered if he doesn't. So how much oxygen has he got left? How is he attacking him through the base? Great. Let's force all of these open and go. Yes, I know my oxygen level's low, thank you. And he's sucked out into space. So, didn't actually think I could do that, but that's turned out to be the easiest way of getting rid of a parasite. So God knows where he came from. This matter of truly the Something's not right. See, this is why you need head. I was looking at space face and said spay. This is why you need to pay attention to their space face vlog, whatever it is. Clearly there was something wrong with him, and I think one of our miners is dead too. Great. So this is not going well at all. But there's not really much I can do about that. So he's panicking about not having any oxygen. Sod him, he'll be fine. See, now I need to check everyone, because if he had a parasite, I wonder if anyone else did. My words and gun saver's corrupted. No, it's fine. He's unhappy that he died. So am I. Oh well, he'll be fine. We'll get some more aliens soon. So I was waiting for another ship to come in, but then all of a sudden a parasite popped out. So there we go. I think there's still another ship coming in as well. Nope, not at the moment. So now the only thing is we don't have any technicians. So he's not a very good technician. And he's not a very good miner. So let's set him to mine. Let's set him to technician. And again, I'm going to fast forward again till something happens. Hopefully not another parasite, because I really don't want that to happen. In fact, no, I'm not going to fast forward. I'm going to start building a bar. Got something to hang out in, have a few drinks. Let's go that big. Or should we do a slightly bigger? Whoop, do a slightly bigger bar. Yeah, let's do that. Extend that slightly. How big is this room? This room is a 7x5, so let's build another one of them as well. 7x5. So that means we need to extend that corridor. Raise those two bits of walls, put some floor in there, and build that. This time I'm not touching those bits of walls until all of this is built, or I know I'm going to lose someone in space. My oxygen levels are fine, thank you very much. So again, fast forward now while I build that, because it's going to be a bit of a slow process, and hopefully we get some aliens in. Alright, so again we've got another ship incoming now. Had it fast forward for a few seconds, in fact not that long at all. I've designated this area as the pub, waiting for the rest of that to be built. Hopefully we'll have another ship in a minute, so hopefully we'll be able to get another couple of builders in, make the building go a little bit quicker. So fast forward time again. There we go. Greetings, we are from the 6th Galactic sector in the Olympian. I'm useless at pronouncing things. Don't ever ask me to read anything out, because most of it will just be We've just awoken for a cryogenesis after 10,000 years of us so cruising around autopilot. We need a place to stay. Do you have room aboard your base? Lorpian culture, they make the best nutrient paste out there. We'd love to have you aboard, so there you go, let's bring them aboard. Some of that text there about nutrient paste, recipes, etc., I think will be relevant in the upcoming patch, where they're actually bringing in food, which is going to be, obviously, instead of a pub, I would have built food straight away, or actually instead of beds, I would have done food, because I think people would prefer to sleep on the floor and eat than sleep and not eat. So this is our new woman. This is Ursula Horvath. So she's not very good at much apart from mining, so we set her as the new miner. And set Ben back onto building. and we'll fast forward again. One of the things I'm not too fond about at the moment, which is, again is coming out in an upcoming patch, is dead bodies will just stay there permanently. I'm not sure if they may disappear after X amount of time, but so far I haven't seen any of these bodies disappear. But again, it's another class that's going to be introduced on your roster menu. You're going to have a janitor style person. I'm assuming you're also going to end up having someone along the lines of herbalist, a food specialist, chef. That's the one I was like, chef. So let's assign this zone to another residence. Again, let them finish building all of that. Hope to see some more space stuff. Although we have stopped mining, so let's tell them to mine that lot out. Confirm that. I know my pub needs a bar, I'm not touching it until the walls have been built. So, there we go. So I've had it on fast forward, we've got, well, we had another ship incoming. There you go. People's skills keep increasing, yes, thank you. Let's fast forward it until the next ship arrives then. Here's Oxygen. What is he doing? Hey there, how you doing here? So this is the same as the other one, so we'll let them in. I do, however, want to know what the hell he is doing over here. He is fighting an enemy. Well, he can be unassigned for now because he's stupid. And ooh, looks like a birdie. So so it's the same forward as it is backwards. What's that called? Can't remember what that's called. So let's set him to be a. I think after the Parasite problem before, I think I'm going to set him to security. And let's hope that this idiot that's all the way over here, he's just going to suffocate and die. Useless person. Oh well, he's dead. Let's leave him to it. So we're getting quite close to our O2 capacity. So I'm going to stick down another oxygen recycler. Let that build. And I'm also going to construct a bar for in here. Can't put it in there quite yet. So let's wait for them to finish that. Sticking on fast speed again. Ben's building skills increased, so he's going a bit faster than he was before. Still mining away. Should we have double doors into the pub? Yeah. Everyone goes into the pub, so let's put a couple of double doors on there. Where should we go? Let's go there and there. And pub's obviously not likely to set on fire, but just in case, we'll put a fire extinguisher outside the door. And his oxygen's running low, so he's going to come in, get some more oxygen and go straight back out and carry on building again. Yep, he moved round. Right, I'm going to leave it here for now. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, rate and possibly subscribe. I might be doing some more of this game, it depends how popular this is. I've got a few other games that I'm going to do quick sort of let's plays, first looks at. I'm thinking of doing a let's play of Call of Duty Ghosts single player when it comes out on Tuesday night. Hopefully I'll have the first sort of half an hour of that game up by I'd say about 2 o'clock in the morning. Going to be completely unedited, going to record it and upload it straight away. So yeah, I shall see you next week guys, or well in the next video, which could be in 10 minutes for all I know. So goodbye and ta-ra.